So welcome to Tara's Kind of People, and these are Tara's food bites. It's difficult to talk about mental health without thinking about the impact of food on our mental health as well. We know that the connection between our gut and our daily diet on our physical health, and the benefits of obviously reducing heart disease, heart conditions, reducing diabetes, balancing our blood pressure and other physical health conditions as well. But it's also important to remember that our gut actually talks to our brain in terms of the message it sends out. It's important that what we put inside our bodies is nutritious, it's healthy, it's balanced as well. So we'll be looking at a few different recipes, a few different types of foods as well, and looking at the relationship between food and mood, and also how food can actually boost our cognitive conditions, our cognitive processes, our cognitive functioning in order to benefit and improve our mental health and well-being. Today we're going to be making a quick and easy dish. Again, my dishes are always quick and easy because I don't have the time, I lead a busy life. When you've got a family where they've got different dietary requirements, my son's actually vegetarian, I like my chicken, and my daughter has tummy trouble sometimes. So I've got to be very, very careful about the kind of diet that we have. So sometimes I'm looking at gluten-free, wheat-free, lactose intolerance, and also a vegan and vegetarian-friendly diet. So lentils and nice, wholesome, long-grain, brown basmati rice actually covers it for everybody really, with a nice salad as well. So we'll be making some lentils. So what I've got is, I've got some water boiling. I'm just going to add a bit more water to this because the trick is to have lots of space for the lentils to swim around in so they can disintegrate and become a really nice mush to become that Tarka Dal. Lentils, pulses, good proteins, really full of protein, really good for you, and slow releasing energy as well, so really, really beneficial to your mental health and well-being, and a diet whether you're vegetarian or not. So I've washed these lentils and I'm just going to literally cup of lentils to about 2 or 3 cups of water. It doesn't matter how much water because it will all blend together and it will all simmer down anyway. So all I'm going to add to this, it's that simple. Very, very limited ingredients. My wonderful turmeric, antioxidant, good for you, lots and lots of health benefits. A small spoon of chilli, and a tiny smidgen of paprika, and that's it. I will add salt at the very, very end to taste. It's actually optional, and all that's going to happen to this is I'm going to put the lid on and I'm just going to leave it to cook, and then I'll show you how to do the tarka with a limited amount of oil, but lots and lots of garlic as well, and we'll finish off with blending it, with garnishing it with some coriander, fresh green wholesome coriander. So what really are the benefits of fast food and the benefits of home cooked meals as well? Let's think about that. There are benefits to fast food. First of all, it's quick. You can go and grab something very, very quickly. It doesn't really take that much thought, and you've got a huge variety of meals and takeaways and restaurants to actually choose from. However, you're not actually choosing what goes into your body, and you're not actually clear either on what goes into your body. When we run into the supermarket and we get a ready meal or we get processed foods, it's very convenient, but again, we're not in control of what we're putting into our bodies. And our bodies are precious, they are vessels, we have to keep them going. If you had a car, you'd make sure it was serviced, you'd make sure it was well oiled, you'd make sure that you ensured that the tyres were running properly, because you want it to be performing at maximum performance. So why not our bodies, which are so important? Health really is wealth, and when we create home cooked meals, we have lots of choice, we have lots and lots of control, and we're able to choose what actually goes into our bodies. So we can choose organic ingredients, we can choose wholesome ingredients, we can choose a variety of different foods, and pulling them all together is actually very quick and easy if we plan, if we prepare as well. Just taking the lid off and just check this lovely dal. You can see how the dal is absolutely disintegrated, it's blended together, all those nice flavours. At this point we can add salt to taste, but obviously keep your salt intake low because it's not healthy and it's not good for you. So that's going to give you loads of energy and make you feel really good. So what we're going to do then is I'm just going to pop this off the hob for a second. I'm just going to move it over here for a second because that's nice and done. Just going to put this small pan on the hob, and I'm just going to do what we call the tarka. Now the tarka is just literally a smidgen of oil. We don't need too much because all we need to do is a tablespoon there. It's just for this lovely crushed garlic which I've peeled earlier, just to fry and blend into that. So just let's give that a minute to sizzle. That should sizzle quite quickly. Whilst that's sizzling away, let's remember that garlic's really good for you. Lots of antioxidants, really good for your health. Cancer reducing ingredients as well. If you take a garlic supplement or fresh garlic, it's going to be beneficial for your physical health, hence it's going to impact and have a positive impact on your mental health and well-being as well. So that's just spitting slightly. Just give that a moment. We just want it to be golden brown and sizzle away nicely. And once that's done, just in a few minutes, should only take a couple of minutes because it browns quite fast. Some people like to use a little bit of chilli in their tarka, a little bit of onion. I use a small pinch of mustard seeds as well. So those ingredients blend quite nicely and add a little bit of bite to your lentils, which you can serve with salad, brown rice, naan bread. And just let that cook through. You can see that sizzling away nicely. So as you can see, that's browned quite quickly. The onion seeds, mustard seeds have actually browned quite quickly as well. So that's ready to use now for our tarka. So all I'm going to do is just to pop our lovely golden lentils back on the hob. You can see they're all blended really nicely, full of protein, full of good ingredients. And all I'm going to do simply is drop in the tarka, which is the process of actually adding the garlic to the dal. So I'm going to pop that in. You can see it sizzle away there. Yeah. And then you can pop your lid on. In a few minutes we'll give it a good stir and then it's going to be ready to serve. So that garlic's going to infuse throughout the flavour of the lentils now. Okay. So let's serve this dal. Let's just pop it over here, pour it into a nice dish. There we go, that's lovely. And I'm just going to finish that off with